Alright, this is Calibos, and we're theoretically playing Stoneblock 2. So, what are we doing? Where are we? We're off this way. Huh, weird. Why can't we pick that up? Weird. So, oh, get some milk cow. I opened up some stuff. Grab this. Boxes and chests and things. I'm not sure precisely what I was looking for, but I think I was looking for something. What's that? Entity detector. We also had the mining going on upstairs. So I changed it to only take like 300 RF a tick. So it is allowing me to have power down here as well. So we're going to go ahead and place this down. We're going to place that, and milk cow. I do not know why we have so many milk cows. Let's see if we get a... Nope, no chicken. Polar bear. So kind of my plan here is, and I do vaguely have a bit of a plan for this, is we're gonna... Okay, so that absolutely doesn't work. Oh, no, it does work. That's good to know. The other thing that's good to know is I have managed to leave all my bone meal in the other room. So that's a little awkward. Excuse me, you need to go away now. So let's go get some bone meal. We're gonna forcibly make some ink. Here, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. Perfect. That, get rid of that. We want this. I mean, I don't really want it, but it'll help. Pizza! So like I said, I kind of have a plan for this episode. And some of that plan's going to require a little back and forth. And I'm sorry about that, but that's all there is to it. So we can toss that in there, toss that in there. I'm not sure if we're going to need polar bears or parrots, but somehow it's probably going to end up being important. So, sure. Alright. Again, what this does do for us is we now have all of the colors. And even more importantly, we have all of the bone meals. So, pedal there, pedal there, pedal there, pedal there, pedal there, pedal there, nothing there. Perfect. Now we're going to do this. We're going to pull these apart. And we're going to need, let's see, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for the moment, this should be fine. So what we'd like to do, get that. Oh, this is going to kill me. I hate setting up with an active system going. Because the Alright, we're just going to try and be fast. Ah. Oh, that's flux. What the heck? Where did we get flux? And what happened to the... What? Didn't we have a... Oh, there they are. I knew that. Everything's fine. All part of the plan. Okay. One, two, three. So now we're going to move this back over. And it's going to slowly fill with things. But that's fine. So we have access to our black dye. So this one is empty. We're going to have to move it. Switch that to black dye. And replace. Now this stuff is going to get sucked into the system. It takes a second for it to for the servo to reset and go back into it. And now we're going to hop up to the other one. Oop, oop. Second to roll. There's got to be some sort of chunk loader in here. Chunk. Or chunk loader. Okay, so I'm actually probably going to either... I'm probably going to put a chunk loading mod in this, knowing that the FTB chunk loader isn't sufficient because it doesn't really load it. And I did some experimentation, and it really, not using the FTB loader makes a giant difference as far as the functionality of AE. So I went around in a giant circle over here. Now there's not going to be a lot of indication yet. I actually marked the builder. So we'll go here, and then we'll preview mode. So this is the area that it's doing. This is kind of why I dug out this hallway. Kinda, yeah. So, oh, I forgot to reset that. There shouldn't be anything in here though. So this is now unbreakable. I went ahead and upgraded it while we were between. All the mining of the tunnel expanded it. So I'd kind of like to have done is torch launcher, go. Is to have seen the top, but clearly that's not gonna happen. Is it actually going? I mean, it's using power, so it's probably going. The trick is where? Current level 185. So we're at 5. It's way up near the surface, actually. Huh. I thought I'd gone far enough. Oh, yeah, there we go. So there we go. So, yep, this is pretty much what I have been, what I have been doing is basically just having it harvest. What is that? Is that water? That's an interesting visual effect. So it's basically just collecting ores and depositing them in the system. And that's actually the reason that I have blocked off this passage. Because the more that it mines, the more spaces there's going to be for mobs to spawn. And I'm pretty much just going to have to go through and light it all up in order to save myself hassle. But all that is for when it's finished, which is going to be an awful long time. And that's always a good sign. Oh good, not dead. Perfect. So we are going to use the ender pouch here, and we're going to shift right click it. Notice before I do so, the buttons are all white, white, white. I shift right click it, it is now black. All the way, in fact, black, black, black. Oh, I wanted those. I wanted those. Get rid of that, actually. So one of the things that we would like to accomplish is... Oh man, we have so much dirt. Let's grab a builder's wand, too. I will probably never have to make builder's wands. This is granite, not dirt. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Dirt. Perfect. So we're going to hollow this out. Da, 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 da. So I don't know how much we're going to do as far as actual Botania. In the meantime, Botania is not our goal, despite the fact that we've done the start of it. I really was just interested in the flowers right off the bat. And we're going to get into chickens. And we're going to do a little bit of chickens, and then we're going to do stuff with cows, and I've never done cows, so you know, it should be fun and exciting, or some reasonable approximation thereof. Alright, there we go. So when we do the next room, I will probably also floor it in dirt. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do this. We're going to read. There it is. It's right in front of me. Do this and go. Floral powder. Now we have a number of these already. And we're going to not get the chicken egg that we wanted. That's fine. Chuck these in here. So for the moment, we'd like to save the chicken manure. You need to go away. Go away. We're going to save the chicken manure because what I'd like to do is use the chicken manure as it should be used. Basically as bone meal. We're going to start speed growing some stuff. Oh, I haven't died since. It's probably for the best. So that's all fine. That's all fine. In order to automate things just a little bit better, we're going to come back over here. So we now have power. We're going to go ahead and put some power through this. We need to set up a... there we go. We'll set up there. So now the garden cloche has power. I think it's facing the wrong way, but that's fine. Let's do... Alright, set up the garden cloche. I'm not sure why these things like work backwards in my head, but they just do. Clear that up. Okay, perfect. Now we need water. So the big thing is, I mean, we've already got practice moving pipes. Moving water through pipes. It's not a big deal. So we're going to have to make a some sort of pump. This is perfect. Buildcraft pumps are pretty much my favorite pumps in the entire existence of existence, besides industrial foregoing ones. I do love my Buildcraft. So we don't necessarily have the plastic that we need for the Buildcraft one, for the industrial foregoing one, so we're going to go ahead and do this Buildcraft one. It should be super quick. We just need some glass and some redstone and a bunch of iron, which we have. So let's go get some sand and we will cook it. If I were sand, I would be somewhere exciting. Like a beach. Not the beaches are where I want it to be, but ender gravel. Here, let's do sand. No. 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 So we could do an ender tank. Technically we need one more blaze rod. And I think that we can make gravel. Is there a gravel chicken? How do we make gravel? So dirt essence and stone essence gives us 16. That's actually really good. We can break it. Is that gravel there? That may be. I bet it's actually that one. Yep. Grab this because it'll go way faster. And we want hammers. Snad, where's my hammer? Huh. If I use them up? Hammer. Oh, there it is. I knew that. All right. Sweet, that gives us dirt. So I could have just done this with dirt and been slightly faster. I always forget. Let's go get another builder's wand. A couple of builder's wands, actually, I guess. Perfect. Much dirt will be had. Gives us sand. Man, we're running out of time fast. I'm gonna do this. Let's get some pizza in us. Try to get the pizza going. Alright, so let's throw down for some glass. We're gonna need some iron and some redstone. We've got 1 or 2 iron gears in here, a little bit of iron there, and carrying 2 crescent hammers. I don't know why I'm carrying 2 of those. We'll chuck one away. Grab some glass. Got our original stone table here. So we're going to need, what, 2 of these tanks? Pump requires a little bit of redstone. We got that. Boom, pump. So all this does is it requires requires a little bit of water. So my plan, such as it is to do... Oh, this is going to make a mess. It's going to make a mess. Something along these lines. That was embarrassing. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. I still want that selected. I do not know why it keeps switching back. So I may actually have to readjust my water to fix that. But we've got a pump. It's now got power, which is going to be kind of decorative. Maybe it doesn't need power, actually. I thought that this one did. Anyway, we've got the pump. I will play with it. I'm going to fix the water, because that irks me. Something fierce. And I guess I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Didn't get too much done, but I mean, you've seen now the general principles that we're going to be following. And I mean, that's really all there is to it. Is we're just going to have to do this. So some of it's going to be really grindy, but the idea is we're going to put a pump in here of some sort or another. Then we're going to get it to pump water into the oh, I know what the deal is. We're going to get it to pump water into an ender tank, a blue ender tank, and then we'll have water everywhere. And there will even be water to drink if we want. So I hope you liked the episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. You folks have a great night.